What's going on, guys? I hope everyone is doing well. I'm coming at you guys with another YouTube video today. It's going to be a little bit different from all the other videos I've made in my past. This one's going to be a little bit of a voiceover, just kind of explaining what I go through in my leg day. As you can see so far, I'm just kind of warming up my muscles a little bit by stretching them out and foam rolling. Also going to be, doing some static stretches here, and then do some leg raises and leg kicks just to kind of open up the hips a little bit more, so that I'm a little bit more prepared for squats. Now, I'm kind of in the middle of a deload week as we speak, just because I've been running the Texas program for a while, and my body's kind of wearing down from all the stress of all the heavy lifting that I've been doing. I'm attempting to do a 405 squat on June 26th, which is my 20th birthday. I'm really looking forward to it. I have never put up that kind of weight before. So it's going to be kind of exciting to see what I can do. As you can see right now, I'm just kind of warming up with the bar, practicing my breathing and getting the depth right, and just making sure that everything is properly warmed up before I start working into my sets. As you can see here, this is just 135. It should go pretty light. I did speed up some of these videos here so it's not too long, and I wouldn't be rambling on as for super long. But anyways, that is 135 flying, super easy. This is I believe 185. I only did a couple reps just because I want to save some for some energy for later in the sets. But anyways, this is 225. As you can see here, this one's I believe is slowed down to real time. But anyways, when I get under the bar here, I like to position the bar right beneath my traps and right kind of on my shoulder blades. And I'm barely even holding onto the bar here. It's just resting in my hands just to make sure it doesn't move. But this one is looking very smooth. And as you can see here, this is 275. I believe I only did a couple sets because I was going to jump into 315 after this. Just making sure I'm doing the reps as slow as possible just to get a feel for the weight. I decided to throw on a belt here just because it's getting a little bit heavier. And I believe this is 315 here, so I'm just getting under the bar, making sure that it's positioned in the middle of my back, right underneath my traps and right on my shoulder blades. Getting my feet just right. I only take a couple steps out, nothing too major, nothing too wide. Boom, first rep is looking very clean. This was very easy, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's 3. And let's see if we can get 4 and 5. 4 is a little dicey, it's getting a little bit heavy. And 5, I believe, was pretty easy. Yeah, it could have been better. Anyways, that's 315 for 5. And then I jumped up into my back off sets, which I believe is just 225 for 3 sets of 8 reps. Nothing too major there either. Just kind of doing some bodybuilding movements here just to get more volume in my squats, because I believe if you do a bunch of squats, your legs are going to grow massively. If you guys are not doing squats, I highly recommend it. That's why my legs have been getting bigger. It's because I've been doing a lot of heavy squats, a lot of volume with squats. So yeah, these are just my back off sets with 225, just to get a pump in my legs pretty much. Now here I am doing some RDLs with the dumbbells just to get some hamstring work in. I believe I did 3 sets of this, but I'm only going to show 1 set just to kind of keep it less boring. But I believe I did maybe 8 to 10 reps here. Now these are very brutal depending on how much weight you use. When you do this, make sure that you are moving your hips back instead of just leaning down with the weight. try to think of it as moving your hips back and forth. But anyways, here is a leg press as well. I believe there's four plates on there. I'm just trying to get some more quad activation. And then we moved into some hamstring curls. My idea here when I'm working out is to do quads and then hamstrings, quads and hamstrings, and just kind of go back and forth so that I'm getting an even amount of work in on both muscle groups. And with the hamstring curls, you don't have to go very, very heavy. Just make sure that you feel the weight and you're squeezing it at the top. Here is quad extensions. As you can tell, I got a pretty massive pump in my legs. I tend to go heavy on these and just hold it at the top for maybe 2 seconds. Of course, in this clip, it's sped up a little bit just to conserve some time. But yeah, these are definitely brutal and definitely an essential. And then just to finish out the leg workout, I'm doing some calf raises here. Calves are very, very small at the moment, but I try to do them each and every leg day, and possibly on upper days as well, just to get some more volume in there. The only real way to ever grow your calves is just to do a lot of weight and just do doing them a bunch of times. That's the only way you're really going to do it. Really get big calves. So if you guys aren't doing calf raises, you guys definitely need to just do them all the time, and they'll definitely grow. But anyways, that is the end of the workout. I just want to kind of hop on here, do a little voiceover action to explain why and how I do my leg workouts. Of course, this is just the deload week. It'll be more interesting when I start throwing up some more heavy weight. And stay tuned for the 405 attempt, guys. That's going to be on June 26th. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, stay tuned.